Hello. This is again your host, Kashinji Andreas, all the way from the capital city of Namibia, Windhoek. I'm the host for the Namdin's Infotainment YouTube channel. And first of all, before I do anything in this video today, this evening, I just want to ask that if you have received this video from someone, please thank them. Just send them a short text message and just say thank you. Thank you for sharing this with me, okay? The purpose of this video tonight is basically to tell you how I was able to take my Neolife network business viral, on social media, okay? And how you can do the same, okay? Everything I share here, I usually share from my personal experience, things that I've done personally, and therefore, I want you to emulate the same thing. So if you can have the same type of attitude like what I have, and you can do what I did, or you can even do better than what I did, I guarantee you your life is never going to be the same again. Okay, so how do you take your business viral? Basically, first of all, there's something we call a name list, or NL. Name list. Okay, this is name list. Okay, a name list is a very important tool for building a network marketing business. Okay, why? Because if you don't have a list of names from where you can draw then the customers or potential customers, you can draw from their potential business builders, people who can build a business with you or who can join you as a business partner, and then you can build a business together. You can also draw people who might have challenges, maybe financial challenges. You can talk about health challenges, because in the business that I'm doing, the Neolife business that I'm doing, it helps to address health challenges in their magnitude. Okay, so basically, people who have health challenges, you can categorize them as people who have health challenges. You can categorize these ones as people who have financial problems. And if somebody has a financial problem, you usually you would expect that person to want to join and become a business partner of yours, so you can help them to build a business, and then they can start making money every month, like some of us are doing, okay? And have been doing for the last 15 years at least. And I'm very, very proud of saying that. That's why I always say it in almost every video that I talk about. I refer to me having been making money every month for the last 15 years from this Neolife business. Why? Because I managed to build a business. So a name list is very, very important. So if you have a name list, it's a list of names basically for the business, where you can draw a lot of different people that you can then contact for different reasons, depending on whether they are they have health challenges, or they have financial problems, or they have financial need, or they have big dreams, or they have big goals, and they want to achieve those big dreams. I mean, if you meet a person who says, I want to buy a helicopter, I want one day to own a helicopter, for example. Like I know I will be owning a helicopter very soon, right? If you meet a person like that, you need to help them, to give them the tools that they need to build that business so that they can actually get somewhere in life, okay? So that is a very, very important aspect of our business. Now, personally, what I was able to do, I was able to grow my name list up to, I will write down some things just for you to know, okay? Number one, I was able to build my business on my phone. I have over 14,000 mobile numbers, contacts. Let me just say contacts in total, right? Sorry, contacts. Okay, I have over 14,000 contacts in my mobile phone. That is 14,000 mobile numbers and office numbers of people that I have. Okay. And that is my primary source in fact, my primary source of contacts that I feed into my Neolife business comes from my business number, my numbers on My numbers on the phone, on my mobile phone, okay? So I have over 14,000 numbers. So if you have 14,000 numbers, do you think you would really be lacking customers or people to join the business or people who have health challenges? Out of these 14,000 people, at least, I know at least 90 people, sorry, 90%, at least 90% of this number of people have health challenges, okay? I know that much, at least 90% of these people. At least 85% of these people are broke. They are broke, or they just don't have money, or they have financial challenges. Financial challenges. Okay, I'll just abbreviate here so that for the sake of time of space. All right. So I know at least 85% of these 14,000 people, they have health challenges, they have financial challenges, or they are broke. How do I know? I mean, I know a lot of these guys. I know them. Some of them I meet them. Others, like this morning, I had a lady who just called me from the blue. I don't know who gave her my number. She just called me and she said, "Hello, I'm just calling. Somebody gave me your number, and I just wanted to find out whether you give loans." I'm like, "Give loans?" I was actually caught off guard. So I said, "Well, I don't give loans. But then I have a business that I can share with you so that you can make money, and that business is actually better than you taking out a loan, because when you take out a loan, you're going to have to pay it with interest. But with this business, I can actually show you how you can make money, and you will never have to take out a loan ever again in your whole life." Is that a good statement to say to somebody? Yes, absolutely. And I'm waiting to hear from her because I ended up texting her on WhatsApp. And yeah, so I'm waiting to hear from her what she will think about what I just said to her. You know, because you can take out a loan, but you pay the loan with interest. It can put you in debt. You might end up losing more of your personal properties and possessions, and that's not a good thing. Okay, yeah. So 90% of these people have health challenges. At least 85% are broke. At least 5% of these people have big dreams. Okay? And I know that at least 5% of these people, of these 14,000 people, have big dreams. And then I will give you another number, which I think about 20% of these people should have a need for positive association. Okay? I know that 20% of 14,000 people must have a need for positive association. Positive association means these people might be looking for somebody who can just be a positive influence in their life. Somebody they can just call, they text, they ask for advice, they do life basically. Like becoming friends, becoming you can hang out with them. I mean, if I were to text all these 14,000 people and say, "Look, I've got a bit of money for a drink and a snack. Meet me at the Hilton Hotel." Do you think anybody like if I say this coming Friday, meet me at the Hilton Hotel at 6 p.m. I guarantee you will get a lot of people who would come because you said you have a drink for them and you have some snacks for them. Things like that. So that is how you can divide this and make it serious. Okay, so number 2. Let me just go to number 2 here. Okay, number 2, over 14,000 people. I'm also on Twitter. I have over 16,000 people on Twitter. Okay? 16,000 people on Twitter. That's the number of people I have. And most of these 16,000 people that I have on Twitter, I don't have any of their numbers. So they're not in the same group. So if you put together, this will give you over what, 30,000 people that I can. That's my big pool of where I can feed my business from. That's my pool of contacts in total on social media that I can get my people from to feed my business. Okay, so 16,000 people on Twitter, and I'm also on number 3. I'm on over. I am. Should I say I'm on, or I should say I have joined over? Yeah. Okay. Let me just say I'm on over 230 WhatsApp groups on my phone. You see that? Over 230 groups that I have joined. I have joined groups, and when I join groups, I don't play. That is why the phone that I'm using, this phone that I'm using to record this video, still, I just bought that phone. I had to put down 16,000 Namibian dollars to buy a phone that has over 252 gigabytes of internal memory, and it also you can extend that to over 500 internal memory. And then I also bought a memory card, or an SD card for my phone, which is also 256. Is it 256? Yeah, 256. Yeah, 256 gigabytes of storage. So my phone in terms of, that's why it doesn't get slow, okay, because of all these things that I have on the same phone. But I can just tell you that I have I had to make a conscious choice in order for me to buy a phone that can help my business to grow. So I don't buy a phone because other people are flashing their phones. Oh, no, it's an expensive phone or whatever. No, that's not my reason. For me, I buy something that's functional. Okay? Just like when I buy a car, I don't buy a car because I want to have a BMW because it's status, or I have to have a Mercedes-Benz because it's status. No, not at the moment. Maybe later on, when I make a lot of money and I can walk into a Mercedes-Benz garage or a Range Rover garage and buy myself a Range Rover, that is fine, because I can afford it at the time. I can afford the maintenance, I can afford to buy it cash, because for me, I only do cash. This phone that I'm talking to you about, when I bought it a few months ago, I bought it cash. I don't do credit, I don't do accounts. When I go in the shop and I want a new brand new bed, I just buy cash. I don't do accounts, okay? And those things, and I'll record another video why I don't do cash. I mean, I don't do accounts, and I only buy everything that I own. I buy it cash, okay? So the same applies to clothes. The same applies to clothes. The same applies to my house utensils and kitchenware and things like that for my house, the fridges and all these things. I only buy everything cash that I buy, that I need to use. Okay, so I'm on over 230 WhatsApp groups on my phone. So these WhatsApp groups, some of them they're only open to admin. I can't comment, but because then you have 900 numbers on one group, for example. I mean 900 contacts on one group. So when I have time, I go through the group and I check the people. I see how people are posting. If you like posting things regarding business, then I'll come to you and then I'll text you. I say, well, we are on the same WhatsApp group. I was just wondering if you take an interest on something like that. Yeah. So that's number 3. Number 4. I'm also on Instagram, but on Instagram I think I have over 100 and something followers. I think I have 160 followers. On IG, Instagram, and then I have YouTube, and then number 5. Okay, let me just circle this so that it's number 5. I have over 420 followers on YouTube. You see? So 160 followers on IG. Now IG, I'm not really very good at it. I think my wife is better at IG than me. even how to post, business things and everything like that. So I'm not very, very good at it, but at least I managed to get 160 followers on IG, and then I have over 420 followers on YouTube. On this YouTube channel, the same one where you are getting this video from, if you are going to get it from it, if you don't get it directly from me. Yeah, so all this can catapult my business to heights that only I can imagine. Because at the end of the day, all this information is important for you to do the same. So find ways of how to join WhatsApp groups. For me, when I'm on a WhatsApp group, I just check which WhatsApp groups are the right ones. I don't usually join things like where they put funny videos and whatnot. I've done that before. I've joined them before, but I saw that it's not actually good for my spirit to watch certain, not to watch, but just to be on a group where people post funny videos, for example. Okay, so I choose my WhatsApp groups, the type of WhatsApp groups which I join, and it should have at least over 250 people for me to join it. I can't join groups that are just 20 people, 50 people, like that. So I want to join a WhatsApp group that can make a difference for my business. Okay, so that is basically what this video is about. Now, if you look at all these things that I wrote down here on the board, you can see that I am serious with my business. So if you are serious with your business, you will never say no to a number. When I walk around, I go to offices where people's filling their numbers. I take those numbers. If I can take a picture of it quickly, if the security officer doesn't see me, I take a picture of it quickly. And then I go home and save the numbers, and then just save them. Most of the people write their names and numbers and the places where they come from and things like that. But that's not stealing information. That's just how I build my business. If I go in a shop and I meet a person that I didn't meet, I remember the other day I was in Venue, I think last week, the previous weekend, and I met 3 guys separately, different places, and these guys were in high school together with me over 20 years ago, right? And I got their names and numbers, and I saved their numbers, and then I have to contact them eventually and find out if they're interested in business and if we can do something together, So things like that. So and then there are ways now on how to encourage people to give you their numbers, okay? For me, usually I don't say give me your number. I will say, oh, let's exchange numbers. I will say let's exchange, because an exchange is I give, you give. So I will even be the one to give my number first. So I'll say, okay, do you have airtime? If you have airtime, you can punch in my number quickly and then just ring me, call me, quick. Just make a missed call on my phone. Then I can save your number nicely, okay? And it works for me. So when I go somewhere, if I go somewhere and I see a building, there's a poster that says, I don't know, we are not open today, order of management. If you want any further information, call this number. I take that number, I save it as the name of the company, and then we take it from there. Next time I send a WhatsApp message on that number, the person who, maybe it's a company number, but the person who will pick up will say, oh, I'm actually interested, or I have a backache or whatever the products. If I post some products or something like that, or I post my YouTube like looking for followers for YouTube, where I will be increasing this number monumentally. The person will be able to respond and reply back, and we start a conversation from there. Okay, so basically these are the 5 things that I was able to do personally. These are real things that I'm doing. This is not just things that I wrote on the board. It's things that I'm doing. 14,000 contacts that I have on my phone. That's the phone numbers that I have on my phone. I have over 16,000 people or followers on Twitter. I have joined over 230 WhatsApp groups on my phone. I have over 160 followers on IG and over 420 followers on YouTube. And the last one, Facebook. How could I forget? Number 6, I'll put it here, right? Number 6, Facebook. I have plus 5,000. 5,000 friends on Facebook, right? So over 5,000 friends on Facebook. So those are all the contacts. So if I just decide, let me post a video on Facebook, and let me invite people to a meeting. I can simply do that. If I can do that, if I have a good long day, just one day, I can be able to use all the social media platforms to invite people to a meeting, and they will be able to come, and I will get a lot of people. Because the more people you have, the bigger the pool of people that you have, where you can draw the customers, you can draw the business builders, you can draw people with financial challenges, you can draw people with health challenges, the bigger your business is likely to grow. And the easier it is to get bigger responses because you have more people basically than somebody. I mean, you can imagine if somebody has only 200 numbers, and you text all those 200 numbers at once, and only 3 people respond to say they will come to the meeting. But for me, who has 14,000 people, if I text 1,000 people, I'm guaranteed to have 50 people coming. From 1,000, I mean, 50 is what, 0.5%? Something like that. Okay, so it's something that's no, 2.5% of the 1,000. And yeah, so it's something that works. And it has worked for me, and it will continue to work for me, and it is still working for me at the moment, okay? So that was the object of our video tonight. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. Make sure that you subscribe, you turn on your notification bell so that you will never have to miss any video every time we upload. Now, our YouTube channel is gonna grow, and it's gonna grow exponentially because I have some strategies that I'm working on to grow our YouTube channel so that it can go to over thousands and thousands of people, maybe millions of people as well. And that is gonna happen very shortly. So it's just a matter of time. So I want you to always make comments on the videos, and if you have any problems with the videos, maybe you are not able to comment, or you're not able to watch a video or something like that, just text me on my number, which is +264 on WhatsApp. Yeah, it's better to text me on WhatsApp. +264 8137 60041. Okay, that's +264 8137 60041. Okay, all the best of Godspeed. Take care then. Bye bye.